everyone, today I will review this cheap small watercolor set. It's a Spanish fairly new brand. I already know they make watercolor paper and I was really curious about their new watercolor set. The price was 12 euros. It's very cheap compared to Winsor Newton watercolors or Van Gogh watercolors. And you have here a water brush, 12 watercolor pens and half pens, sorry, and a small box. The price you can see it there, and you can see the brand is AM Artist. The site is listed on the box. I don't know if you can buy these watercolors if you're not Spanish. I already got a paper sketchbook from this brand. It's awesome. I absolutely love it. It's gorgeous, and sorry for this picture. I used it for almost all my mermaid art, and it's gorgeous. It's there is some grain, some texture. I like how smooth it is. So I thought if the paper is that cool, that also awesome, the watercolors must be gorgeous too. You see here, I wrote the name of each color on the pen. There wasn't information about the pigment, but that's not really bad if we think about the price. Let's do some swatches now. I started with the yellow because I don't like white watercolors. I hardly ever use white and black watercolors. I prefer to use gouache for white and indigo or dioxazine violet instead of black, or to make my own blacks with the primary colors. The colors are super vibrant and smooth. It's very easy to pick them up from the pen. I really love the ultramarine blue, and I'm really glad they put some violet in this selection. Although I'm noticing right now the violet looks almost blue here on the video. You cannot see it's violet, it's like purple. But anyway, it's a really beautiful violet. I loved it. The browns are really beautiful too. The white is a bit opaque. They don't feel chalky at all. I really like them. Let's try a wet and wet now and see how these watercolors flow. I'm using here a old water brush I really love for the for the clean water, and I'm doing some circles and lines to test how these watercolor flow and bleed. I was very surprised. They don't flow, they don't bleed, they really stagnant. They don't bleed into each other. It's a bit disappointing. I really expect them to flow, to bleed, but no. Anyway, 12 euros, we can have it all. You see how this purple line didn't flow, didn't bleed? You sure can see some smooth edge, some soft edge, but no bleed technique, not wet and wet, almost. So now I'm going to test how do they lift from the paper. How can these watercolors be lifted if they're easy or not to lift? And the red was a bit stagnant, it was hard to lift, but hey, I don't lift watercolors almost at all, so it's okay. Next I'm gonna try the blue. I expected it to be easier to lift and to pick up with a piece of paper. Well, I'm using a rag, not paper, and my damp clean brush. This one lifted pretty easily. You can see here. It's almost erased. Now I'm tasting some watercolor, some mixes. I'm trying to neutralize this red color with a bit of green to make it less vibrant, a bit more natural, less saturated and more realistic, like a dull, muddy, not muddy, but it's prettier than mud, but more, a less bright red. And now I'm mixing more colors to try if I can do my own purples with this red. The purples are really they're not really vibrant, they're not very bright, but they're beautiful. I like them. Some are more bluish, some are more reddish, like this one I'm painting right now. I really like this one, and oh my god, this one is gorgeous. It's super pinkish and cute. I think this set is good for skin tones and for greens. Let's mix some greens. Now, the brush, I have to say I really like this water brush. You can control the water flow very easily. And it's also great because it's medium size, so you can do both small and thick lines. I'm mixing now some greens. I really like how you can do olive greens and natural, more earthy tones, more earthy greens, earthier, sorry. It's really cool. I like it. Yeah, this green is really cool, really cute. I love it. Let's mix more tones. I was trying to do more earthy tones and purplish tones to experiment with potential skin tones and whatnot. So now I was trying to paint an orange because the only true way to test out some new watercolors is to paint something. So let's see how do they mix and bleed. I really liked how they mixed, and I didn't use pure orange from the set. I mixed it a bit with green to neutralize it, and I used it also a bit of red and blue, and then I added a bit of green dots to make the orange texture. I used all the primary colors to do this shadow, to mix a gray tone for the shadow. And now I was trying to mix a good shadow color, greenish warm gray for the orange. I really like this set. It's awesome. You can mix a lot of beautiful colors. Look at these beautiful, gorgeous, vibrant colors you get with only one layer of paint, and these earthy tones. They're cool, they're awesome. They look like gold. The orange is pretty. They don't flow, sorry, nor bleed very well, but it's okay. It's only 12 euros. You only have you also have space to mix your own colors on the box, and this cute, awesome water brush I love. It's a cool set, better than this Sakura set I got a year ago. It was very expensive compared to this set. This one is 12 and the Sakura was 22 euros, I think. They were chalkier.